Okay, guys, so today we're going to be working on Microsoft Word. We're continuing Microsoft Word, very similar to Google Docs, but this one actually has more features. Um, and just to give you a little history, Microsoft Word was out, it's been out for years, I think since 2003 maybe. And you used to have to download the program and all that, and that was the only way you could use it. Well, then Google Docs came out and they started using the cloud where you don't really have to save the document, it's all saved there on the cloud. And then Microsoft ended up, so Google Docs copied Microsoft Word, and then Microsoft Word copied Google Docs the way they save everything in the cloud. So it's kind of like these companies are just competing to see whose products we're going to use. But here we are in Microsoft Word. So we're going to choose a blank document. Remember, you could go to office.com and choose Word in the app drawer, or you can go to ecisd.com and on the side it says email, and that'll get you here too. Choose Word and we're ready to go. So we're going to start off with a blank document. You can follow along here with me if you'd like. And once we open our document, the first thing that we're always going to do is give it a title. And last time, a lot of you guys did not follow the instructions. I'd say about 98% of you did not follow the instructions when it came to titling your document. So just like Google Docs up here, you can title your document. We're going to call this your period. And then here's the other thing that I can't believe. Guys, I'm making a video in second period right now, so I'm calling this second period. If you're in fifth period, don't put second period, put your period. Okay, just had to say that. So second period, and we're calling this outline format. All right, so now we've got our title up here. It should look like that, your period outline format. Actually, the way I like it is second period outline format. All right. So the document is in your Google Classroom, and it starts off with all caps, so we can use our caps lock. An example of outline format. And then below that it says radio, not in all caps, radio. Okay, and the reason why I did that first is because you'll notice that on your document, radio is right below an example of an outline format. And here there's like this little weird space. So we're going to get rid of that by highlighting and clicking right here where it says no spacing.
Sir,
Yes?
we only see where it says new blank document.
Okay, let me go ahead and share this screen instead. How about now? Do you see it? Do you see the word?
Yes, we can see it
Okay,
now.
thank you. Okay, so let me go ahead and backtrack that. Remember, you had to title your document up here, second period outline format. And then I went ahead and typed this out, but you'll notice that there's this weird space there that shouldn't be there because on the worksheet, it's got it right below it. So to get rid of that, you just highlight it and click on no spacing. And then that will get rid of that. And so now let's center it right there. And then we're gonna, an example of an online format, outline format is about a size 26 and bold. And then radio, we're gonna go with a size, I think it was 18. There we go, and bold. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and put my cursor here at the end of radio and hit enter twice, and I'm going to go back to left align and go back to the font size, which is I believe it's a default I don't remember what the default size is, but we'll go with an 11. Try that. The font size used to be, here's a little history too. The font size used to be by default size 12, and it used to be in Microsoft Word, the default size was 12, and the default font was Times New Roman. Well, Microsoft figured that if they make the default size smaller than 12 and they make it Calibri, I believe it's Calibri or it might be Arial, one of those two, that by Microsoft changing that, it ended up saving, I don't know how much ink, because, you know, I don't know. So anyways, Microsoft said we have to change this font because it's wasting too much ink. So they changed that. That's a little history for you. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Roman numerals. To find the Roman numerals, it's here on the paragraph section, and we're going to click the drop down arrow, and you're going to have the number library, and we're going to choose the Roman numerals, just the basic ones. And that'll give you a Roman numeral. So we start off with the introduction. And when you hit enter, it's automatically going to go to Roman numeral number 2. Boom. And this one's going to say how radios work. Now when we hit enter, we're going to get the Roman numeral 3, but we don't want that. So I'm going to hit backspace, and then I'm going to press the tab key to tab in over, and then I'm going to go back up here and find my alphabets right here. So I'm going to click on that, and boom. I probably should have tabbed twice. So let me do that again. I'm going to hit enter, delete the 3, and I'm going to tab twice, and I'm going to come up here and put in the letter. Okay, well, that looks a little better. Try to make it look pretty. That's the idea all the time. So we've got radio waves, and I hit enter, and I've got AM and FM waves are different. I'm going to hit enter, and I get the C, but I don't want that, so I'm going to delete, press tab, and now we go to numbers. So I'm going to go to numbering and choose this regular numbering. Boom. So this is coming along here really good. We've got AM waves and FM waves. I'm going to hit enter, and I get the 3. I'm going to go backspace, all the way back there. Oops, let me do it again, like 2 backspaces. And I'm going to go here to my numbering and pray that number 3 pops up. And no, so I'm going to have to do that one manually. I period. And press tab. And sometimes it recognizes that it'll recognize that it's that it's following the, you know, sometimes it understands that it's like a continuation. Sometimes it doesn't. I think when we have the full version of Microsoft Word on the actual computer, it will. And by the way, if you have the full version of Word and you want to do it like that, by all means, go ahead. And so here we've got radio industry, and then we're going to press enter and go down to the letters, and so on and so on and so on. And so why are we doing this? Well, if you haven't already, your teachers at some point will give you an outline to do. It can be outlining a book. It could be maybe you want to make notes and outline them if you're going to do like a speech in class. Maybe you want to, there's tons of reasons why you might need an outline. But aside from that, I just need you guys to know how to do all of these bullets, numberings, and all that. Okay, so I hope yours looks a lot prettier than this. Takes some more time than I did. I'm just showing you guys a quick example. Take the whole period to work on this, And if there's any questions, I'll be here to answer them. What you're going to do is when you're done, you're going to click on share and you're going to email it to me by putting my email address in there. But I want you guys to go a step further. After you put my email address here, I want you guys to go ahead and put your period here as well, just so I can be sure that I get that period, and then hit send. Okay then guys, take it away.